I'm Wesley from Liminal. Today we're in upstate New York, recording with Randy Pasquarella from Pasquarella Recordings. We're getting out our debut single, first ever single as a band, and yeah, just want to show you guys what it's going to be like.
Gotcha.
Well, just hit the China.
Well, that's my favorite part, is that the fact you were just hitting snare, and then double bass, and then back to snare, and then back to double bass.
I threw a couple Chinas in there.
You did, actually.
Where's Abbott?
I'll go back a little.
You better smack them strings.
You probably take a picture of your shits afterwards.
Who the fuck is Jeff?
You're like, yo.
Jeff is the culprit.
You mind if I smack that 4 Roses real quick?
Yeah, smack it. Smack her up.
I just literally just fucking beat the shit out of it.
Fucking
Hydration, bro.
Liminal, bitch.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
It's like a groove in itself, right? It's like a free choppy groove.
Oh
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Schecter. I got a brand new LTD and that shit ain't set up. That's why I had to bring both.
Ska and
Yeah,
like
yeah, I know exactly.
it was mad weird.
Song.
No.
The writing process for our debut single "Burn" was it was easy at first, and then it got a little more challenging when it came down to adding the little details. Like we wrote Wesley wrote the beginning riff in it, and we just kind of worked from there. I came over to Wesley's house and we just wrote it in a few hours, and then we started adding more and more, and it started getting heavier. We added some jumpier parts. While we were in the studio with Randy, we started adding more samples and some synths, and it ended up getting really cool, and it's heavy, and we're extremely excited for it to come out.
The song's about burn. I don't have anything else besides burn. The lyrical content for most of the stuff I write is usually very deep and very emotional, a lot of post-trauma and just personal experience, but this song I felt like I wanted to give off a more positive vibe. I wanted to be energetic. I wanted to have fun with this. I wanted this song to feel good. Rather than you gotta listen to the song and feel something heavy in your heart, I wanted to just burn it down, have a good time, let it go, let it flame, let it go, just let it. Liminal is just about a good time. We're not striving for anything specific. We're not looking for anything specific. We're not fighting for something. We're giving ourselves an out. We're just normal guys. We work 9-to-5 jobs, breaking back, and you need to do something sometimes. I mean, I live all the way in Connecticut. To me, driving 3 hours to scream into a microphone with guys that I've only known for 5 months that are probably the best guys I've ever met in my life, it's an out. It feels like that first sip of water when you've woken up in the middle of the night. It's just like fresh breeze. It's fucking sick.
To me, Liminal is so far the best musical experience I've ever had. The guys we're working with are all so talented. They all really work their asses off to really make sure the music sounds the best it could possibly be. And we're texting and calling each other multiple times a day, constantly, because we love what we do. We love to write heavy music, fun music, we don't take ourselves too seriously, but seriously enough to the point where we have a legit product out there. And, not even a product, just like something we love. We just put out for people to enjoy. So.
It's a tangible experience.
At an old high school from 1987
I
that
forgot
was
my
shut
beer.
down in 2005.
I forgot my fucking beer in the studio, yo.
The whole place was converted to art studios and music studios, and that's where Randy bought his little spot where we're doing our fucking thing.
Fucking Liminal.
Music's always been a part of my life. My family's a big musical family. My mom played piano. My dad mixed and mastered music. He made drum and bass mixes. He DJ'd. My older brother did R&B. My younger brother raps. my grandfather was a local artist. That was a big portion of why I wanted to make music, but not the music that I make now. For me, I had a lot of anxiety and depression problems. Not problems, but I have anxiety and depression. And I never really related to music that was around me. I related to a lot of things like aggressive things. I like to play sports. I played football. I played lacrosse. I like to fight a lot, and that was a problem. And I found out when I was kind of young that you can't take your aggression and take out your problems on other people the way that I was. So what I do now, essentially, I take all of these feelings and I put it into something that I can give back to the world rather than give to somebody. Instead of inflicting pain on someone, I can put it out on the track.
It's not even break it down, it's burn it down.
Oh.
It's called Break It Down.
I know it.
I thought the song was
Say break it down.
Break it down.
Break it down.
Microwave pizza. Nah, bro, you
I hate that in the oven or eat it cold.
Oh, I eat microwave pizza. They caught me.
Let's get next one.
What is this one? F, right?
Fridge. If it comes out the fridge, I'll eat it. I'll either eat it super cold or warm. I would happily eat that shit out the fridge.
I'm looking fat as shit right now.
Dude.
When I picked up a guitar the first time when I was 14 years old, I just thought it looked cool. So my answer's not as genuine. But
It's a good answer.
the first riff I ever learned was Iron Man by Black Sabbath, and I thought it was fun, and like I could like show off to my friends. I was like, yeah, look at this little thing I picked up. So yeah, like that feeling when you're playing and you get goosebumps is quite literally the best feeling in the entire world to me. When you do something and it sounds so good to you that you just kind of like get this like euphoria through your body. It's like a drug in itself. So it was like an uphill battle when I was trying to first learn music, because I didn't really have anyone to go to and to show them like, hey, I learned my first song, look at this, So I was kind of kept to myself, and until I really found my friend group in high school who really loved the same music as me. I wasn't confident in my playing, and after years I found more people who were musically inclined and actually had interest in playing music. I started to feel I was getting better and better, and the journey was getting easier. And as soon as you find that group of people, you just meet more, you could say family, I would guess, because the community is a family. You just meet more and more people who inspire you to do more, to write better music, and get involved in the community more, whether you're graphic designing, podcasting, anything to support your music community.
My man.
Tequila's a different kind of drunk.
Ready?
Yeah. Water behind the can. We got Randy fucking cooking this shit up.
Oh, shit.
Yo, liminal fucking 2022, 2023, bitch. What the fuck you know about?
Maybe a little shorter than that.
Yeah.
We'll feel the flurry while its light is getting stronger. The world of
Yeah, how much you smoke?
a lot.
I can tell you smoke. You got a certain way.
Yo, that's gas.
Going up to.
That's the one. That's the one.
Yo.
Liminal, bitch.
Oh my god.
Fucking liminal, bro.
Where'd you get a Yingling from?
The fuck has a Yingling? This is Leinenkugel.
Never mind. Oh wait, is that the
We're in a school, yo. This shit is abandoned as hell.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's fine, yeah.
Alright, word. We can't piss, yo. Something you always wanted to do in school? Run down the hallway with a beer.
Oh man, it's gonna get lost.
Yo, watch, he's about to die.
Was that gas? Feel?
So with Liminal, or actually with every band that I've been in, my main goal was always to reach people that were kind of like me. You know, I'm a black kid. It's not really a place in metal when you're black, and it's hard. It's really hard to find a group of people that want to be around you, that want to listen to you, that want to take you seriously when you're not the majority, you're the minority. And for me, being in metal bands, I've always wanted to do the big things. I always wanted to do the most popular things. I've seen all these guys that were going on these big fancy tours, having these beautiful merchandise, this clothing, having the music, having their dreams come to reality. And with my first band I tried it, second band I tried it, and I think with Liminal, this is the band that's going to do it. I truly think that's the band that's going to do it. We have the desire, we have the drive, we have the talent, and we have a point to get across. We're all guys from different walks of life. We're different people. We don't have the same story. We don't have the same feelings. We don't have the same families. Everyone's input becomes something that we're putting onto a track. You know, whether it be clean parts, whether it be heavy parts, in just any part of the instrumental, not even the lyrical aspect. Everyone's emotions and everyone's backgrounds flow into that. Same thing with me. Lyrically, I like to put into this a lot of what I feel, a lot of what I've been through, and a lot of what I think someone else can hear and think, wow, that's me, you know? I want to be able to take this band and I want to be able to front this band all the way from New Jersey to Connecticut, to Canada, to Florida, to California, to Texas, to the UK. I want to bring these guys everywhere with me. I want to be able to be at the front lines of it and make sure that other people that are just like me and just like everyone else in this band know that there's a place in this. There's a place for us. There's somewhere to be. And that's right here. That's in the liminal spaces. That's in the in-between. Because, yeah, we're on the outskirts. I know rock music is always a big portion of everyone's, you know, of like the charts. Rap music's a big part of that, pop music. Metal music's always been somewhere on the outside. Not only that, but being the minority in the metal. It's a lot harder, and I want to forefront that, kind of put everybody, you know, we're in the place that we need to be. You know, eventually I hope that our journey and our path and our vision can create a community within everything that we have, and one day we'll be headlining shows where people want to see and hear what we have to say, want to hear what we've put all this hard work towards. They want to be there for us the same way that we want to be there for everyone else. You know, whether it's headlining at Game Changer Worldwide or whatever the venue is, whether it's headlining at the House of Blues, whether we're on a supporting act with bands that are similar to us or not even similar to us, because that's what it's about. It's about making the connections and being different and being unique. No matter if we're playing with a pop-punk band, we're playing with a post-hardcore band, we're playing with indie musicians, we want to be able to create a community that's going to follow us and stand by us, because we're going to stand by you. I guess we want to say, you know, thank you to Randy Pasquarella for helping us create the platform for this first single, which is going to be amazing. We want to say thank you to Eduardo, who's helping us out with this big time. You know, we want to say thank you to JD for, you know, helping us out in the beginning here. We want to say thank you to Nick. He's a part of this project and he's helped us out a big portion in the beginning. We want to say thank you to Hellhound, because they're going to be giving us a place to actually put this together. We want to say thank you to all of our families and all of our friends. They're going to be here and help us out. We want to say thank you to all the people that are going to be coming and following us along on this journey, people that are going to come with us from the beginning to the end. And we want to say thank you to the people that are going to be here with us from the beginning to the end. That's Liminal.